What's up, weight training family? Today we're going to cover what is a deload.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
All right, so to get started, a deload is a planned time period where you go to the gym, you still go to the gym, and you do less than you normally would for purposes of recovery for both your muscles and especially for your joints. So anybody that trains really hard, if you're a power lifter, bodybuilder, or just like a gym rat, and you go to the gym frequently, you know, not once or twice a week, but you're going 3, 4, 5, maybe more times per week, and you train really hard, you might want to consider adding in a deload. In fact, if you're not ever taking deloads, you're probably not training hard enough. So it's not like, oh, today's Monday, I'm feeling kind of tired today, I'm going to take a deload day. It's not just based only on feel. It's typically programmed into your plan. So if you have a 12-week plan, a 16-week plan, even a 20-week plan if you're getting ready for like a bodybuilding show, after that plan ends, you will have a planned deload period, usually 1 week. It could be less if you're like a powerlifter, maybe even a little bit more if you're a high-level competitor in bodybuilding. But we're going to do it to allow mostly our joints, but also our muscles to recover. So with a deload, we are going to have to decrease our work output. So there's two ways that you could do that. You could either lift less weight, or you could lift less sets, or you could lift less reps. Now, the problem is just lowering your sets or just lowering your reps. If you're a power lifter and you normally squat 800 pounds for 2 reps, and you're like, oh, well, I'm going to deload, I'm going to do half the reps. You're still putting 800 pounds on your back, 800 pounds on your knees, 800 pounds on your wrists. You're still lifting that 800 pounds. It's really not going to give your joints that break that it might need, even if it's easy for your muscles. So what I'm going to recommend, what I do is I take my total work volume. So we take our volume, and that's going to be in sets, and we are going to multiply that by 50%. So what does that mean? If I normally do 4 sets, now today I'm doing 2 sets. If we're doing 3, I like to round up. So 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. We're going to round that up to 2. But if you have like 5 sets, you do 5 divided by 2, and that's going to give you 2.5, and we're going to round that up to 3. So pretty much across the board, your volume is going to get cut in half. So you're going to be in and out of the gym a lot faster, but you're still going to go. You're still going to get all the benefits of putting some blood into your muscles, moving those nutrients around, not getting stiff. Because if I tell you to just take a whole week off, you're probably gonna be like, well, I'm not even going to the gym, my diet doesn't matter. So your diet's gonna go off track. But even if you kept your diet on track and you just stayed on the couch or went for like a couple walks, you're losing that entire week to practice getting under the bar and practice perfect form with lighter weight. So use it as a way to practice, pretend like your role model is watching you, like the person you look up to is watching you. I think like if Arnold Schwarzenegger is watching me right now, would he be impressed with my form? So use really good form and just cut your sets down. That is the first tip. And then the second tip is take your weight. So whatever weight you normally put on the bar, and multiply that by 70%. So we're going to take a little bit less weight. So if you normally do 100 pounds on your dumbbell bench press, we're going to do 70 pounds. So I'm going to clean this up and show you what that would look like. Just in case this doesn't make sense to you, I'm going to run you through a couple examples. Okay, so let's say this is what your workout looks like. I'm not recommending this is what your workout should be, but let's just say that for dumbbell bench, you typically do 3 sets with 100-pound dumbbells for 10 reps. And for tricep extensions, you typically do 6 sets for 150 pounds for 12 reps. Well, first we got to look at the volume. We're going to take the sets and multiply that by 50. Now 3 times 50% is going to give us 1.5. We're going to round 1.5 up to 2. So we're going to take 2 of these sets over to this side. Now for the weight, remember we're going to do the weight times 70%. So we're still going to keep the reps the same. The reps are always going to stay the same in this style of deloading. And we're going to do 100 times 70%, which is going to give us 70 pounds. So we're going to end up with 70 pounds for 2 sets of 10 reps. So that is how our dumbbell bench would change on a deload week. And then for our triceps extensions, maybe our triceps are kind of a lagging body part, but look at this, we're putting a lot of reps, a lot of sets on our joints. So again, deload is going to help do that. So we're going to take the 6 total sets, multiply by the 50%, and that's going to give us 1, 2, 3 sets that we're carrying over. And then we're going to look at our weight. We got 150. We're going to do 150 times 70%, and that is going to give us 105 pounds. So we're going to do 105 pounds on each set, and we're going to multiply that by our typical 12 reps the whole way down. So this is how your normal workout would go, and this is how a deload week would go. Great thing to do, guys. I'm doing one myself this week. That's why I thought I'd mention this and bring it up. I've been pushing really hard for, I don't even know how long now, probably about 3 months. And I just kind of feel like I need a break. I'm still going to the gym, still following my diet exactly. You can take your cardio that you typically do if you're like really hard on a cut and just cut that in half. Like, don't get rid of it completely, but just cut it in half. And this way, you know, you can give yourself time to recuperate. And I guarantee if like this is what I was doing prior to the deload and then I take the deload, my numbers next week are going to be way better than this. I'm going to feel rested. My joints are going to feel great. I'm not going to have any nagging stuff. So give this a try. Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you got any questions setting yours up, send me a message or comment below and I can answer that for you. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.